Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. So what do we have today in the calendar? Asian session data from Japan, exports trade balance and adjusted trade balance. All of them beats the expectations. However, they are still lower than the previous numbers, 3.8 versus 2.8. Minus 110 billion, 130 billion. That's a big surplus, bigger than expected. That's well done, Japan. And adjusted trade balance is minus 0.03 trillion yen. Wow, that's huge. That's huge, but still this gap is narrowing. So pretty decent data from Japan. Now we go to the London session. World Economic Forum's annual meeting in the Davos is still on, right? So that's just a reminder. Retail sales from Poland today at 10 o'clock. Interest rate decision in Norway today at 10 o'clock. And then we got overnight borrowing rate and lending rate data from Turkey scheduled for use at noon. And at noon we have the industrial trend orders data release from UK. Now central bank reserves from Russia are scheduled for use at 2 o'clock. Then we enter smoothly the US session. Initial jobless claims scheduled for release at 2:30. At the same time, we got core retail sales and retail sales data from the Canada. Then we got the US President Donald Trump to give a speech at 5 o'clock. 1 hour later at 6 o'clock, we got crude oil inventories and Cushing crude oil inventories. And at the end of the day, 10:30, we got Fed's balance sheet scheduled for release. So pretty decent day in terms of the data releases. Definitely the US session will be much more interesting in terms of data release than the London session just for today. Alright, so let's now switch to the technical part. We start with the euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour chart managed to test the supply zone. As you can see, it hit the level of 1.0458. So this is actually the biggest movement to the upside so far. Let me just place my price range tool to see how much did we went. 2.78%. Very nice movement from the lows of it was 1.0179. Bullish divergence, movement to the upside 2.74%, and rejection. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So there is a rejection on a 4-hour chart in at the level of 1.0458. We got the piercing pattern, or we can call it a dark cloud cover, confirmation, extension, and now we are testing the upper boundary roughly around the level of 1.0391. Momentum is moving lower. Right now it's only 56 points, so it's down from 66. And if this bearish pressure will increase, we have the chance to test 1.0355, 1.0345 technical support level. Only aggressive, dynamic, strong breakout above 1.0458 technical resistance, so it means above the supply zone, would change the outlook to definitely more bullish. Otherwise, the outlook remains bearish in the short term. British pound is doing almost the same thing that the euro dollar is doing. We went smoothly higher above the level of 1.2359, which is the technical resistance, local high 1.2375, but then we've been neglected and the market went lower to test the technical support at 1.2297, and with the momentum at the level of 52, almost neutral momentum coming off the levels of 65, 64 points, it looks like the bears are in charge of this market and they want to push it a little bit lower. The newest technical support for the bulls is located at the level of 1.2228. So when we test this level, we will see whether there is a bounce higher and continuation towards the, for example, upper channel line, or there is a breakout to the level of 1.2162. This movement to the upside, if we adjust our Elliott wave pattern, we can clearly see that this is the ABC to the upside. So something like this is being made. So it still looks corrective for me because it's only in 3 waves. That means it's on the corrective pattern during the downtrend. So it's upside correction, upside pullback during the downtrend. As long as we trade inside of this channel, the outlook for the British pound remains bearish. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen because of the data we got overnight. And what do you see here is a nice rebound to the upside from the level of 154.79. So let's just mark this level as the technical support, and then we have the very nice rebound. Maybe even technical line like a trend line will be applied here. So there you go. As long as we are trading above this line, the outlook remains, of course, bullish. Next target, 100 periods moving average at 156.99, and then eventually the area above 158.50 is next. Very nicely exposed for a test. Momentum strong, but momentum is positive, not that strong, coming off the level of 60. Right now it's 55, let's say, points, and the market is still actually developing this upside movement. It looks like it hasn't been finished yet. There's room to the upside here, there's room to the upside here. Let's see how big is that momentum in the next within the next few days. Maybe this might be one of the trend lines, but there might be other one which might be quite helpful here, because it looks like we got this situation here, right? So we got the let's say we place a black trend line, right? So the black trend line has been violated here. Very nice breakout candle here, breakout candle here, some sort of the test of this breakout, and then continuation to the upside. So as you can see, we cannot go back below 56 points, because there is a support from this trend line, support from the blue trend line, technical supports, very strong supports are here. So the bulls should be moving higher very soon. Let's now take a look at the SP 500 to see how it reacted after the ABC is completed. So this is 4-hour time frame chart. This is our prediction, our scenario for this market. As you can see, perfectly fine. We hit the level of 6,099. Apparently, we got the new high, marginal high, 6,100 points, and bearish engulfing pattern was made at the top of this move. So perfect setup, very nicely played. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we can see the extremely overbought market conditions, 80 points, which is why there is a bearish engulfing pattern here, and the market is coming off the overbought conditions. So right now, those two levels, 6,000 level of the 6,000 and 6,020 will act as the temporary technical support. As long as we trade above these levels, the outlook remains bullish. Please notice that we have very nice impulsive cycle here. It's clearly impulsive, but it might not be completed just yet. So we might see sooner or later another potential wave to the upside. For now, we got a triple top, or maybe even more than a triple top, because we have the test of 6,100 here and here and here and here, right? So this is the level that is making problems for the bulls, right? So that's worth to notice, that there is a problematic level for the bulls, despite the fact that we just recently have the switch on the presidential of the president of the United States. Now it's Donald Trump, and there was a let's say it was a Donald Trump rally. However, it doesn't actually look like the bulls wants to go higher, at least for now. Maybe after the correction, when we come off the extremely overbought conditions, more bulls will be eager to buy this index. Now, Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is going fast nowhere. Basically, it's coming off the level of 107,229. We are back towards the level of 101,000. And as you can see, momentum is already negative, only 44 points. So it looks like after making the new all-time high, $110,000, we have the first sell-off, then we have pullback, then we have another sell-off, and the market is still between these levels that are crucial for the further market developments: $100,000, $110,000. Now we are waiting for the trigger that will confirm whether this market wants to continue the uptrend above $110,000, or it wants to basically pull back even more or correct even more, and that might be a big, strong, deep correction, because it looks like the breakout below 100 periods moving average, below $100,000, below the technical trend line, down towards the level of $90,000 will be strong, strong bearish clue for the market participants. So let's stay focused, let's stay vigilant, and see what is the plan for the crypto people to play the current situation on the Bitcoin market. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.